Alright, there's no doubt about it, the iPhone 11 is the best iPhone on the market right now. Everyone should buy this phone if you have something less than this, because the fact that it's selling for around $499 new on Apple's website, around $419 on the refurbished website, and it could get as low as around $300 on Back Market, Walmart, and Amazon refurbished, this is a great stellar deal. Now, if it's out of stock on Apple's main website, it's probably because those websites have been buying and holding it on for themselves, to be honest. This iPhone encompasses all of the best features that you could want on a modern smartphone today. What's going on, everyone? I'm Rich. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We talk all sorts of great tech content here on the channel. You're gonna be here for a great time. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you have the iPhone 11. Are you looking at getting one, or you want to upgrade to it? Show some love in the comments. I want to hear what you're thinking. But why do I think the iPhone 11 is something that everyone should buy? Well, it just has the right amount of everything. You're going to get a great 6.1-inch liquid retina display at a resolution of 1792 by 828p resolution, and it's not truly HD, alright, but it helps really cut down on the battery usage, because having full res displays like 120Hz screen and all that can, really take a toll on its health. And upon normal daily usage, the screen looks phenomenal. Viewing this phone from all sorts of angles looks great. 625 max nits of brightness is typical for this phone. The display is big enough to fit the size of the entire phone itself, and this makes for a great and comfortable feeling. I can hold this in one hand nicely. The rounded edges really makes it easy to hold. I know with the 12 and the 13 they brought back the boxy design, which after a while, in my opinion, kind of makes for holding it a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, holding it around this kind of feels nice. Even when you put a case on it, the case will kind of curve along with the phone. So in my opinion, this phone just feels premium. You get a full glass build all around that supports wireless key charging. The antenna bands are neatly tucked away on the edges of the phone, and on the back you could hardly see it. It just looks really nice. It's just a great looking phone in general, in my opinion. You're definitely gonna get your money's worth here. It's modern, it's clean, it's sleek, it looks professional, and if you get the product red version, in my opinion, it's gonna look a little bit more classier. But jokes aside, there's a lot of color options out there. You get black, gray, yellow, aqua, teal, so many different colors I don't even know about. So the color options are definitely there. Kind of reminds me back of the iPhone 5C days, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're around for that, just say we missed the iPhone 5C. Okay, so the design is phenomenal, but how does it fare with the performance? Let's talk about the A13 Bionic chip in there. And I think this is one area that the iPhone 11 is totally slept on. This has been out for 3 years now. The A13 being released back in 2019. It's been used on the iPad Air 9, 9th generation, and the iPhone SE 2020. Very phenomenal devices. It's still powerful today. I'm able to get some blazing fast speeds out of this iPhone 11. You get 6 cores in the CPU with 2 high performance ones and 4 efficiency cores. And this, helps keep the iPhone to save battery when it needs to without overworking itself. But what it means for us is, scrolling across the UI looks very fluid. Opening and exiting of the apps here is buttery smooth. Look at this. I'm running multiple apps at once on my phone. Nothing is getting slowed down yet. Playing games and FaceTime with my friends. Overall, the speed of this device is great. From my experience, using it just doesn't lag. It won't be as fast as the new iPhone SE 2022 or the iPhone 13, but the differences in normal operations isn't that deep. And remember, we're talking around a $350 to $500 phone here, depending on when you get it. It's so very usable today. I'm just like swiping out here, doing all these sorts of stuff. It's a great performing phone. And it's gonna last for a while too. A few of my friends are still rocking an iPhone 6S, which has the Apple A6 Bionic chip in it. They're still using it today. Kudos to them. They are true warriors. I haven't felt the need to upgrade just yet. When I was using their phone for a little bit, I was still able to do everything that I wanted to. A little bit slowdowns, but 7 to 8 years of use, it's still going strong. So this phone being released back in 2019, we're gonna see a lot more years to come, and the CPU is definitely here to stay. So don't worry about missing out on the iOS updates or getting slowed down or feeling like you're missing out if a new iPhone or something comes out. It's not gonna happen. The iPhone 11, the power is there. Okay, so battery life is also pretty impressive on here too. Yes, Apple advertises up to a whopping 17 hours of video playback. We know that's not always true. They're probably saying that because it's probably 17 hours on the lock screen or something, to be honest. But regardless, I'm still able to get a great 11 to 13 hours of usage here. That's really magnificent because it really translates to 2 to 3 days of use here. I use my phone for around 2 to 3 hours a day, replying to emails, checking social media, calling some friends, doing normal stuff you would on the phone. And if I do play games, I'll probably play around 20 to 30 minutes of Asphalt 9 or something. Not really that huge of a gamer, but doesn't really knock down the battery too much. If anything, FaceTiming you know, video calling, all that, I found it to drain it the most. So, ooh, it's getting a little bit dark out there. Let's move on to the camera. You know, with the two cameras on the iPhone 11, one being the ultra wide f1.8 aperture lens and the other ultra wide f2.4 aperture lens with a 120-degree field of view. You know, this is a great combo. You're gonna get portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control, smart HDR for photos, very, very nice optical image stabilization for both photos and videos. You know, you're getting a lot here at this price point. The 11's image processing does a great job of balancing color and contrast, giving us a great image that's well balanced and natural. It's consistent. You're going to get a great photo almost 90% of the time without that much skill. And Apple's iPhones tends to have phenomenal AI when it comes to cameras being able to quickly lock on to faces, objects, and different types of lighting. You can also record in 4K up to 60 frames per second, which is very impressive. The video recording on here is crisp and fast. All of this works harmoniously together without any lag. You can see here I'm scrolling left and right through the photo modes, video modes, portrait, you know, all that sorts of crazy stuff, and I'm not experiencing any lag spikes here and there. I'm not getting slowed down whatsoever. So honestly, if you're gonna be taking some photos of your friends, maybe the places you visit on a vacation, homework, you know, who knows, this camera is very reliable and will do the job. I'm very satisfied. Face ID works better than ever. I do find it not quite as convenient as Touch ID sometimes, but you know, you can use it for app purchases, logging on to your app's passwords, and more. It's refined. They've updated it to use it for a face mask as well. It's a great feature. I use it a lot when well, I use it every time actually, and yeah. See that? It's really fast. Honestly, for the price, the iPhone 11 should be in the hands of everyone right now. I think this should be like the standard iPhone. Like, there's something for everyone here, right? If you're a beginner user, if you're a techie, if you're a parent, business owner, a vlogger, Instagram model, I don't know. The camera is great for its price. The performance is phenomenal here. And the design, I mean, come on now, it's just timeless. The iPhone 11 is here to stay and the prices just keep dropping. So if you ask me, you should probably get this phone. It'll last a while. You'll definitely get your money's worth. But enough of me talking. If you haven't already, went down in the comments, please let me know what you're thinking about. Are you looking at getting the iPhone 11? Do you have one already? Do you think there's another iPhone from Apple that should be the standard in everyone's hands? Let me know. Hey, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video as much as I did making it, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And with all that being said, until next video, guys, I will see you then.